Oh, oh, okay. Our our employee handbook stocking shelves. Stocking appointments closers are responsible for stocking shelves with fresh items and ensuring that a product displays mainly orderly. While carrying out and other duties, they are expected to observe the following guidelines. Drivers, deliveries. After delivery comes in, storekeepers will sort the items carts, into carts, into carts for the storekeepers. Storekeepers are in charge of managing inventory, including product labeling. Stock Stockers are often asked to help storekeepers during peak daily delivery times. Stockers are often asked to help storekeepers during peak delivery times. Instructions for storekeepers are found on page 22 of this handbook. Cards. Each card should have a tag with a number. If a card has not been assigned a tag, the stocker can ask a storekeeper where they should take it, and I will be sure to leave sufficient space around the cart so that customer can get around it easily. Arrange the shelf to make room for the new product. Check order date on the receiver such as daily and meats. Items nearing or past their expiration date must be returned to the stockroom. Please leave it in the basket on the bottom lock. Please leave it in the basket and bottom lock of the cart before restocking. Restocking before the store opens, stockers will bring produce fresh produce to aisle 1 and 2. They will move it on to the other sections on the store during opening hours. The fresh stock should always be placed at the back of the shelf. Damaged products should be returned to the stockroom and reported to our storekeeper. Overstock. After restocking a shelf, return to the stockroom. After restocking a shelf. After restocking a shelf, return to the stockroom with any stock over or overstock. Overstock should be placed on the blue counter. Overstock should be placed on the blue counter. Storekeeper will sort Storekeeper will sort these items and take them to refrigerated and non-refrigerated storage areas. LERs. Areas. Brian, what does your schedule look like for the rest of the afternoon? Brian, what does your schedule look like? What does your schedule look like for the rest of the afternoon? Brian, what does your schedule look like? What does your schedule look like for the rest of the afternoon? Rest of the Lion, what does your schedule look like for the rest of the afternoon? What does your schedule look like for the rest of the afternoon? What does your schedule look like for the rest of the afternoon? Brian, what does your schedule look like for the rest of the afternoon? Right now, I'm replacing a clocked. Right now, I'm replacing a clocked screen on the laptop. On a laptop at a customer's office on straightforward load. I have one more repair job to go to after this. A customer in a customer in Reddish a customer in Reddish just called and say they're orange 2 plus computer 1 boot. The customer has a gold service plan. The customer has a gold service plan, so we guarantee same day service. Some has to visit the customer's office today. Can you fit in? Can you fit in? Can you fit it? Can you fit it in after? after your next job? No, can do. I can't work overtime today. Why don't you ask Charlotte, Charlotte? Why don't you ask Charlotte? He works on door system all the time. He works on door system. She works on door system all the time. Charlotte, can you take this one? Charlotte, can you take this one? Actually, I'm working in the repair yard. I'm working in the repair yard at the office right now. But as long as the office manager, but as long as the office manager says it's okay, I can go. Should be no problem. That's Jonathan, but right, right. Just send me the job. Just send me the job details after you get approval from Jonathan. Jonathan, Brian. Brian, what does your schedule look like for the rest of the afternoon? Rest of the afternoon. Rest. Oh, what does your schedule look like for the rest of the afternoon? Ah ha ha ha. Brian, what does your schedule look like for the rest of the afternoon? Right now I'm repairing our clock screen on a laptop at the computer's office on thread thread 4 load. I had one uh, I have one more repair job to go to after this. Our customer and ladies just called in and say they are in 2 plus computer one boot. Boot. Ah. A customer in ladies just called in and said. A customer in ladies just called in and said they are all in 2 plus computer one boot. The customer had a go service plan, so we guarantee same day service. Someone has to visit the customer's office today. Can you fit it? Can you fit it in? Fit it? Can you fit it in after your job? Huh? After your next job? No, can do. I can't work overtime today. I can't work overtime today. Oh, why don't you ask Shuttard? He works on door system all the time. Shuttard, can you take this one? Actually, I'm working on repair alert at the office right now, but I lo but as long as the office manager say it's okay, I can go. But as long as, but as long as, but as long as the office manager says it's okay, I can go. Should be no problem. That Jonathan worked right. Just send me the job. Just send me the job details after you get approval from Jonathan. Ryan, what does your schedule look like for the rest of the afternoon? Ryan, what does your schedule look like for the rest of the afternoon? What does your schedule look like for the rest of the afternoon? Right now, I'm repairing a clock. I'm repairing a clock screen on a laptop at the computer's office and straightforward. Straightforward, Lord. I have one more repair. I have one more repair job to go to after this. A customer in Reddish. A customer in Reddish in just code and say they're orange. A customer in Reddish. A customer in Reddish just code and say they are in 2 plus customer won't boot. The customer has a gold service plan, so we guarantee same day service. Someone has to visit. Someone has to visit the customer's office today. Can you fit in? Can you fit in after your next spot? Or can you fit in? Or can you fit it? Can you fit it? Fit it. Can you fit it? Can you fit it? Can you fit it in after your next job? No, can do. I can't work overtime today. I can't work overtime today. Why don't you shut out? He works on door system all the time. Sure that can you take this one? Can I take this one? Actually, I'm working in the report repair. Actually, I'm working in the repair lab at the office right now. But as long as the office manager says it's okay, I can go. Should be no problem. So Jonathan, but right. Just send the job details after you get approval from Jonathan. Approval from Jonathan. Ryan, what does your schedule look like? For the rest of the afternoon? Right now, I'm repairing clock screen. I'm repairing a clock screen on a laptop at a customer's office and on a straightforward. I have one more repair job to go to after this. A customer in Reddish just called and said their Orange 2 Plus customer computer won't boot. The customer has gold service. The customer has a gold service plan, so we guarantee same-day service. Someone has to visit the customer's office today. No, someone has to visit the customer's office today. Can you fit in after your next job? No, I can do it. I can't work overtime today, but why don't you ask Shadard? He works at the he works at their system all the time. He works on their system all the time. Shadard, can you take this one? Actually, I'm working in the repair lab at the office right now, but as long as the office manager say it's okay, I can go. Should be no problem. Just Jonathan, but right. Just send me the job details after you get approval from Jonathan. Huh. Hmm. Brian, what does your schedule look like for the rest of the afternoon? Right now, I'm repairing our clock screen on our laptop at a computer's office on a straightforward. I have one more repair job to go to after this. I have one more repair job to go to after this. I have one more repair job to go to after this. A customer in Reddit just called and say they aren't 2 plus customer. A customer in Reddit just called and say their Orange 2 Plus computer won't boot. The customer has a gold service plan, so we guarantee same-day service. Someone has to visit the customer's office today. Can you fit in after your next job? No, can do. I can't work overtime. I can't work overtime today. Why don't you ask Shadard? He works on their system all the time. Shadard, can you take this one? Can you take this one? Actually, I'm working on the repair lab. I'm working in the repair lab at the office right now. But as long as the office manager say it's okay, I can go. Should be no problem. That's Jonathan, but right. Just send me the job. Just send me the job details after you get approval from Jonathan. Hmm. Hello, Mr. Edwards. My name is Zoe. My name is Zoe Murray, and I am our manager at the OTGian Hotel. This is in regard to our pool pump pool pump that Arcadi Arcadians Arcadians pool and spa installed last year. Yesterday, one of your technician checked the pump check the pump, which had stopped running at same point during the previous night. Yesterday, technician, one of your technicians checked the pump, which had stopped running at same point during the previous night. He discovered that the pipe. That connects the pump and the filter was battery crushed. 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 Ah, that connect the pump. And the filter was battery closed. So he cleaned it out. Cleaned it out. So he cleaned it out. We thought that he had fixed the problem. We thought that he had fixed the problem as the pump was running fine when he left. That he had fixed the problem. I thought that he had fixed the problem as the pump was running fine when we left. Unfortunately, it shut down again this morning. It shut down again this morning. This has forced this has forced to us. This has forced us to close the pool, but with temperature hovering around, hovering, hovering, hovering. Ah, hovering around. Fortunately, however, this has forced us to close the pool, but with temperatures hovering around 40 degrees. But with temperatures hovering around 40 degrees this week, many of our guests want to go for a swim. Our lifeguard know our lifeguard knows a few things about pumps. Our lifeguard knows a few things about pool pumps, and he doesn't think that the pipe he does not he doesn't think that the pipe is not the cause of the problem. Pipe is the cause of the problem. Instead, he thinks there is something wrong inside the pump motor. Could he be right? Could he be right? Could he be right? This morning I called your office twice. This morning I called your office twice, but was unable to reach anyone. I can't imagine that your staff is very busy at this time of year and especially so during these weeks. He waved. But also because of the season and high temperatures, we very much hope to reopen our pool by tomorrow. We would therefore appreciate it if you were to send someone to the hotel today to check the pump again. Check the pump. Uh, Hello, Mr. Edwards. My name is Zoe Muley, and I am manager at the Ortigan, Ortigan, Ortigan Hotel. This is in regard to our pool pump. This is in regard to our pool pump that Arcadian's pools were installed last year. Yesterday technicians one of your technicians checked the pump, which had stopped running at same point during the previous night. He discovered that the pipe that connects the pump. He discovered that the pipe. He discovered that the pipe that connects the pump and the filter was battery clogged. So he cleaned it out. We thought that he had fixed it. We thought that he had fixed it. We thought that he had fixed the problem. As the pump was running fine when he wrecked. Unfortunately, however, it shut down again this morning. This are these has forced us to close the pool, but with temperatures hovering, this has forced us to close. This has forced us to close. This has forced us to close the pool. This has forced us to close the pool. Well, with temperatures hovering around 40 degrees this week, many of our guests want to go for a swim. Our lifeguard knows a few things about pool pumps. Our lifeguard knows a few things about pool pumps. He doesn't think that the pipe is the cause of the problem. Our lifeguard knows a few things about pool pumps, and he doesn't think that the pipe is the cause of the problem. Under the pipe is the cause of the problem. Instead, he thinks there is something wrong inside the pump monitor. Could he be right? This morning I called your office twice. I called your office twice, but wasn't able to reach anyone. I can imagine that your stock is. I can imagine I can imagine that your stock is very busy at this time of year, and especially so during this week's heat wave. But also because our the but also because of the season and high temperatures, we very much hope to reopen our pool by tomorrow. We would therefore appropriate we would therefore appropriate if if you were to send we will therefore appropriate it if you were to send someone to the hotel today to check the pump again. Dear Miss Murray, I have spoken with Greg Barnaby. I have spoken with Greg Barnaby, the technician who checked your pump on the 14th on the 14th and again this morning. I have spoken with Greg Barnaby, their technicians who checked your pump on the 14th and again this morning. And again this morning. He took a much closer look at it today. He took a much closer look at it. He took a much closer look at it today. He look. He took a much closer look at it today. He took a much closer look at it today. He took a much closer look at it today. He took a much closer look at it today. I have spoken with Greg Barnaby, the technician who checked your apartment on the 14th. I have spoken with Greg Barnaby, the technician who checked your apartment on the 14th and again this morning. He took much closer it out today. Looks at it today. He said he was able to get it going for a few minutes. He said he was able to. He said he was able to get it going for a few minutes. He said he was able to. He said he was able to get it going for a few minutes. Um, He said he was able to get it going for a few minutes, during which he hears some parts grinding. During which he hears some parts grinding against grinding. Grinding. Grinding? Grinding. Grinding. He said during which he hears some parts grinding against which he hears some parts grinding against. Huh? During which he hears some parts cleaning against each other inside the pumps. during which he hears some parts grinding against each other inside a pump. Or he said he was able to get it. He said he was he said he was able to get it going for a few minutes, during which he hears some parts grinding against each other inside the pump. He said he was able to get it going for a few minutes, during which he heard some parts grinding against each other inside the pump. This happens when the bearing in the motor need to be replaced. なるほどね。He said he was able to get it going for a few minutes, during which he hears some parts grinding against each other inside the pump. This happens when the bearings. This happens when the bearing and the motor need to be replaced. This happens when the bearing and the motor needs to be replaced. After discuss the matter. After discuss the matter. After discuss the matter. After discuss the matter with him, I feel that you have to. I feel that you have to. I feel that you have to. Uh, I feel that you have two options. First, you could have the bearing replaced. You could have the bearing replaced. The cost for that are the costs. The costs for that are covered by the manufacturer's warranty. But the pump will have to be sent to our special service center. But the pump will have to be sent to special service center. But the pump will have to be sent to a special service center for the repair. We estimate that this would take. We estimate that this would time. We estimate that this would take between 10 days and 2 weeks. Your second option would be to have Your second option would be to help us replace the pump, which we could do today. Your second option would be to help us replace the pump, which we could do today. If you decide to take one of these options, if you decide to take if you decide to take one of these options or would like to discuss them with me, please call my office. You can also reach me on my mobile phone at 555. In addition, I would like to apologize for not being able to send one of our staff to the hotel sooner. As you suspected, as you suspected, as you suspected. Ah, uh, as you suspected, we have been quite busy. We have been quite busy. As for Greg's, as for Greg's first inspection, as for Greg's first inspection 2 days ago. As for Greg's first inspection, as for Greg's first inspection 2 days ago. The fee for the service will be refunded to the hotel. Best regards. Hello, Miss Edwards. Hello, Mr. Edwards. My name is Zoe Mooley, and I am a manager at the Ortigian Hotel. This is in regard to our pool pond that Arcadians pool and the spa installed last year. Yesterday, one of our technicians checked the pump. Which has stopped. Yesterday, one of your technicians checked the pump, which has stopped running at the same point during previous night. Yesterday, one of your yesterday, one of your technicians checked the pump, which stopped running out. Same point during the previous night. He discovered that the pipe that connections and the pump. He discovered that the pipe that connects. He discovered that the pipe that connects the pump. The filter was battery clogged. He discovered that the pipe that connects. He discovered that the pipe that connects the pump. 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 Connect the pump, and the filter was battery clogged. He discovered that the pipe. He discovered that the pipe that connects. He discovered that the pipe that connects the pump. He discovered the pipe that connects the pump. And the filter was battery clogged. Connect the pipe that connect the pump and the filter discovered that the pipe that connect the pump and the filter was battery clogged. He discovered that the pipe that connects. He discovered that the pipe that connects the pump and the filter was battery clogged. He discovered that the pipe that connects. He discovered that the pipe that connects the pump and the pump and the filter was battery clogged. So he cleaned it out. He discovered that the pipe. He discovered that pipe that connects the pump and the filter was badly clogged, so he cleaned it out. We thought that he had fixed the problem. He discovered that the pipe that connects the pump and the filter was badly clogged. Pump and the filter. Pump とフィルター、何これ filter discussing the matter. No. Discovered that the pipe that he discovered that the pipe that connects the pump. He discovered that the pipe that connects the pump and the filter was badly clogged. He discovered that the pipe that or pump image. He discovered that the pipe that connects the pump that connects the pump and the filter was badly closed. He describes as a pipe that connects. Hmm? Eh? Hmm? He discovered that the pipe, that the connection, that the pump, and the filter was badly closed. Eh? Hmm. Oh. He discovered the pipe. Pipe. Oh, pipe. Pipe で that connection, the pump, and the filter are ここにじゃあフィルターがあるような感じかな。filter と、あ、ちょっと待ってよ。pipe, filter, pipe filter, and he discovered that the pipe that connects the pipe and the filter, pump,ポンプはこうクローチああHe discovered that the pipe that connects the pump and the filter was badly clogged. わからんて。That part. Yesterday, one of our technicians, oh no, he discovered that the pipe that connects the pump and the filter was badly clogged, so he cleaned it out. We thought that he had fixed the problem. We thought that he had fixed the problem. We thought that he had fixed the problem. We thought that he had fixed the problem as the pump. Oh, pump. Oh, pump. Oh, pronounce. Oh, pump. Pump. What's a pump? Our other pump was running fine when he left. Our other pump was running fine when he left. Unfortunately, however, it shut down again this morning. Other pump was running fine. Other pump was running fine when he left. So he cleaned it out. We saw that he had fixed the problem. We thought that he had fixed the problem as the pump was running fine when he left. As the pump was running fine when he left. Unfortunately, however, it shut down again. It shut down again this morning. These are forced us. These are forced us to close the pool. These are These has forced us to close the pool. Closed. This has forced us to close the pool. Pool. These has forced us to close the pool, but with temperatures hovering. But with temperatures hovering around 40 degrees this week, many of the guests want to go for a swim. Our lifeguard notes are few things about pool pumps. Our lifeguard notes are fierce. Our lifeguard notes are few things about pool pumps. Our lifeguard notes. Our lifeguard knows a few things about the pool pumps. And he doesn't think that the pipe is the cause of the problem. And he doesn't think that the pipe is the and he doesn't think that the pipe is the cause of the problem. Instead, he thinks there is something wrong inside pump monitor. Instead, he thinks there is something wrong inside the pump monitor. Could he be right? This morning I called your office twice but was unable. This morning I called your office twice but was unable to reach anyone. I can imagine that your staff is very busy at this time of year and especially so during this week heat wave, but also because of the season and high temperatures. But also because of the season. But also because of the season and high temperatures. Temperatures. We very much hope to reopen our pool by tomorrow. We will therefore appreciate it. We will therefore appreciate it if you were to send someone to the hotel today to check their pump again. Dear Miss Murray. I have spoken with Greg Barnaby, the technician who checked your pump on the 14th and again this morning. I have spoken with Greg, the technician who changed your pump on the 14th and again and again. I have spoken with Greg. Barnaby, the technician who checked your pump on the 14th. Who checked your pump on the 14th and again this morning. Again this morning. He took a much closer look at it today. He took a much closer look at it today. He took a much closer look at it today. He took a much closer look at it today. He said he was able to get it going for a few minutes, during which he hears some parts grinding. During which he hears some parts cleaning against each other inside the pump. This happened when the bearing is the motor need to be replaced. After discussing the matter with him, I feel that you have two options. First, you could have the bearing replaced. The cost for that are covered by the manufacturer's warranty, but the pump would have to be sent to our special service center for the repair. but the pump will have to be sent to a special service center for the repair. We estimate we estimate that this would take between 10 days and 2 weeks. Your second option would be to help us. Would be to help us. Your second option would be to help us replace the pump, which we could do today. Which we could do today. If you decide to take one, if you decide to take one of these options, or would like to discuss them, if you discuss to take one of these options or would like to discuss them with me, please call my office. You you can also reach me on my mobile phone at 555. In addition, I would like to apologize for not being able to send one of our staff to the hotel sooner. As you suspect, we have been quite busy. As for Gleg's first inspection 2 days ago, as for Gleg's first inspection 2 days ago, As for Greg's first inspection 2 days ago, the fee for the service will be refunded to the hotel. Best regards. Hmm. Hello, Miss Edwards. My name is Zoe Murray, and I am manager at Ortigan Hotel. This is in regard to our pool farm that Arcadians pools and super installed last year. Ah, this is in regard to our pool pump. This is in regard to our pool pump that Arcadians pool. This is in regard to our pool pump that Arcadian pool and spa installed last year. Yesterday, one of your, one of your technicians checked the pump, which had stopped running at same point, which had stopped running at same point during previous night. Yesterday, one of your technicians checked the pump, which had stopped running at same point during the previous night. Which had stopped, which has stopped running at same point during the previous night. Uh, my name is Zoe Murray, and I am manager at the Ortigan Hotel. This is in regard to our pool pump that Arcadian pool spa installed last year. Yesterday, one of your technicians checked the pump, which had stopped running after. One of your technicians checked the pump, which had stopped running at same point during the previous night. He discovered that the pipe that connects the pump and the filter was badly clogged, so he cleaned it out. We thought that we thought that he had fixed the problem as the pump was running fine when he wrecked. Unfortunately, however, it shut down again this morning. This has forced us to close the pool. But with temperatures hovering around 40 degrees this week, many of our guests want to go for a swim. Our lifeguard knows a few things about pool pumps. Our lifeguard knows a few things about pool pumps, and he doesn't think that the pipe is the cause of the problem. Instead, he thinks there is something wrong inside the pump. Instead, he thinks there is something wrong inside the pump motor. Could he be right? This morning I called your office twice. But he was unable to reach anymore. I can imagine that your staff is very busy at this time of year, and especially so during these weeks. Heat wave. That your staff is very busy. That your staff is very busy at this time of year and especially so during this week's heat wave, but also because of the season and high temperatures, but also because of the season, and high temperatures. Hmm. But also because of the season and high temperatures, we very much hope to reopen our pool by tomorrow. We will therefore appreciate. We will therefore appreciate it if you were to send someone to the hotel today. Check the pump again. Kind regards. The investment rate. I have spoken with Greg Barnaby. I have spoken with Greg Barnaby, the technician who checked your apartment on the 14th and again this morning. I have spoken with Greg Barnaby, the technician who checked your apartment on the 14th and again this morning. He took a much he took a much closer look at it today. He took a much closer look at it today. He took a much he took a much closer look at it today. He said he was able to get it going for a few minutes, during which he hears some parts grinding, during which he hears some parts grinding against each other inside the pump. During which he hears some parts. During which he hears some parts grinding against each other inside the pump. During which he hears some parts grinding against each other inside the pump. This happens when the big are this happens when the bearing in the motor needs to be replaced. After discussing the matter with him, I feel that you have two options. First, you could have the bearing replaced. The costs for that are covered by the manufacturer's warranty, but the pump will have to be sent to a special service center for the repair. We estimate that this would take between 10 days or 2 weeks. Your second option would to your second option would be to have us replace the pump, which we which we could do today. Which we could do today. If you decide to if you decide to take one of those options, if you decide to take one of those options, if you decide to take one, if you decide to take one of those options, if you decide to take one of those options or would like to discuss them with me, please call my office 555. You can also reach me on my mobile phone at 555. In addition, I would like to apologize for not being able to send one of our staff to send the hotel. We would like to apologize for not being able to send one of our staff to send to I would like to apologize for not being able to send one of our staff to the hotel sooner. As is expected, we have been quite busy. As for Greg's first inspection 2 days ago, their fee for the service will be refunded to the hotel. Hmm. Hmm. What is indicated about R now? Abbreviation form. Please take a few minutes to late today's workshop and on the following items. After completing this form, place it in the box marked questionnaires outside and in the seminar room and entrance. Seminar room and entrance. Seminar room and entrance. Oh, seminar room and entrance. Seminar room entrance. Oh, oh my gosh. No, no, no. Oh, oh. Or please take a few minutes too late. Please take a few minutes too late today's workshop on the following items. After completing this form, please place it in the box marked questionnaires outside the seminar room entrance. Outside the seminar room entrance. First, I want to thank all of you for your hard work. Hard work. Hmm. First, I want to thank all of you for your hard work. The Employment Research Center would not be able to provide such valuable workshop to the community without your support and commitment. Your cooperation in helping us with our recent evaluation of the workshop is also greatly appreciated. The center's coordinators have received the result of the survey. Okay. Your cooperation in helping us with our recent evaluation of the workshop is also greatly appreciated. The center's coordinators have received the result of the survey. You will be glad to know that almost all of the participants were really pleased with the sessions. Special, specifically, Specifically, the majority of respondents selected excellent when rating the quality of their textbook and other learning materials. Moreover, the majority of respondents selected excellent when rating the quality of their textbook and other learning materials. Moreover, most of them indicated that they were there. Most of them indicated that they were highly satisfied with the support you provided. Hmm. On the other hand, the result also gets that the workshop were too short. The majority of respondents selected a high. Moreover, most of them indicated that they were highly satisfied with the support with your provided. On the other hand, the result also just suggests that the workshop were too short. Hmm. I talked to the few participants who selected poor on the forum. I talked to the few participants who selected pool on the forum. They all pointed out they all pointed out that if the sessions had been longer, the instructors would have had enough time to go through all the running materials and answer questions. Their feedback will be considered as the coordinator's plan for the next series of workshops, which will begin in February, but are mm, which will begin in February. But as but as I see it now, but as I see it now, but as I but as I see it now, but as I see it now, either we will have to either we will have to make the sessions, either we will have to make the sessions, either we will have to make the session. Either we will have to make the sessions longer, or you will have to cover less material. Once again, thank you for everything. I look forward to working with you again next year. Randy Melton. Randy Hamilton. Randy Hamilton. んはあ、Okay. First, I wanted to...ダメだ。ダメだ。もうちょっと一回休憩。無理。Do an X したらすぐに、イマジナリーは想像上のイマジネイティブは想像に豊かなみたいな。飛んだね。Notify X of X な。Notify 人 of X だ。X についてよ。知られているみたいな。X を知られてる。Notify 人 of X。X に人を知らせる。人に X を知らせるか。There is X。X を扱うマネージャーは多動詞。マネージャー多動詞だね。Allow X to do。X がおにゃらせることを許す。はあ。やれやれ。 Okay. Conventional design building. Nursed. Was not a nurse. Was not always. Are. Physical ear were not always. Indicated. Are indicated. Why not? Why not always indicated? Are indicated. Why not indicated? Always indicated. 153. Are be indicated objects. 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 Be indicated of x. Be indicated of x. Were not always indicated of hot discussed. Although to the no discussed offered announced. Over to the offer B. Offer to the in RDO varied and a dear variation T かな in RDO varied in a dear varied of X and dear 125 idea which was varied at X which was varied at X idea which was varied at X idea varied at X in RDO varied at 1 billion and now varied in RDO Toeic Corporation has been acquired by Toeic Corporation has been acquired by Blue Ocean Electronics in a deal which was which it is acquired varied which it is 125 a deal which was varied at a deal varied of X RDL varied of X RDL varied of X DL DL varied of X varied of X RDL varied of X Oh, what year period? Hmm. Which was which Rocky Corporation has been acquired? Hars. Uh, which Rocky Corporation has been acquired by Blue Ocean Electronics and deal, which was valued at 1 billion yen. Hmm. In a deal buried. In a deal which was has been acquired. Ishiraki Corporation has been acquired by Blue Ocean Electronics in a deal which was valued at 1 billion yen. Hmm. Ishiraki Corporation has been acquired by Blue Ocean Electronics in a deal. Has been acquired by Blue Ocean Electronics in a deal. Hmm. Has been acquired by Blue Ocean Electronics in a deal which was valued at 1 billion yen. Has been acquired? Uh, uh, mm, This Iraqi corporation has been acquired by Blue Ocean Electronics in a deal worth valued at 1 billion yen. Oh. The research findings are still tentative and need further investigation. Though they're promising, the research findings are still tentative and need further investigation. The research findings 509. Though they are promising. Huh. They are promising. Despite because they are. Or they are promising. Or so there was promising. There are. So they are. They are promising the research. So they are promising. Therefore, despite. So they are promising. The research findings are still tentative and need further investigation. And near though they are promising. The research findings are still tentative and need further investigation, despite promising. Therefore, though they are though they're promising. They're promising. They're promising the research findings are still tentative and need further investigation. Despite promising. Because though so they are they're promising, but they are really are. Oh, oh. Oh, they are promising. Oh, despite the corridor, though they are promising, the research findings are despite therefore project were scheduled a 200 have been scheduled meeting to discuss the status of the latest construction project have been scheduled. Hmm, have been scheduled. Were scheduled. Meetings. Meetings. 130. 430. Mm. Discourse. Meeting to discourse. Mm. Are expected. Expect B. And a lawyer hotel. Lawyer hotel. Over the hundred guests have been invited to the Royal Hotel for the reception. The horse since. No matter how, whether, no matter how, no matter how minus 397, no matter how, no matter how, no matter how, however, Preparation turned down the manuscript. President turned down the manuscript because a less James Sarah. Our snowstorm in New York caused the flies to be delayed to prevent it. Caused the flight delays that prevented mistakes. Huh? Our snowstorm in New York caused the flight delays that prevented A snowstorm in New York caused the flight delays that prevented a missed Jimenez. Ron 281. Prevent X from doing. X from doing. prevent X from doing, or prevent X from doing. Oh. One of the programs instituted by the new company directors to assign mentors to recruits to provide access to advice from more experienced employees. Common questions and answer about investment is a so three. Yesterday morning, their district supervisor was dropped by X local store, dropped by 181, dropped by dropped by dropped by dropped by dropped by local store for her monthly visit. People are in the factory. Being the rebirth じゃないのこれ。そうだよね。でもこれ説明つかないな。なんで Being the rebirth? 209. Being the rebirth to the factory. Being the rebirth. Having the rebirth to the factory. The manager hired additional employees to assist the. You were signing an agreement. Examine these terms. 481. You examine these terms before signing an agreement. You examine these terms, especially in regard to will be calculated automatically. B. All the statistics in the report. All the statistics published in the report. Verified by. Were verified. Were verified by experts from the University of Hartford. All of the statistics published in the report were verified. Eligibility. Who meet all eligibility? Requirements. C. The client's files must be arranged. The client's file must be arranged alphabetically. D. Instead of its regular weekly service. C. Around the company. Peter Hardy guided visitors around the company. Himself. D. The head of the tourism company was reported as expatriate. The head of the tourism committee was placed for expatriate. The relationship between people. Expatriate managing. Imaginative. Rather than by. Have headline. Oh, experts. Headline. Will glow over the 5 years. Will glow. 495. Over the 5 years. Over the 5 years. Local. Yeah, locally. B. There is take. Preventive. C. Necessarily D. Huh? Our medical paper. Yeah, very. Demonstrated. Ah. Green solar flower and offers up undergraduate. The Green Scholars Program offers undergraduate students who have or demonstrated interest in environmental issues an opportunity to attend the Austria Green Program. Managerial D. O D. There. Edited B. Here. all citizens who wish to be considered for financial aid for the following seminar should file their applications A. The shareholders meeting will begin from 3C. And the new city regulation. The new city partner B. A strong commitment. A strong commitment. Commitment. D な気がするな。They're already. Be already. Already into X. Already among. The Tokyo Eye is one of the nearest landmarks in a capital, and is already among the most popular tourist destinations. And is already among the most popular tourist destinations. All the last weeks, when provided a short time. Relief break. Costly fee. So system 990 provides its customers with a risky competitive advantage, such as improved energy efficiency, process reliability, in order to overall productivity. Mr. Matsuhashi submitted his travel report immediately. Upon A かな。Upon arrival.